my decor love bunnies. We are talking about getting sexy with that decor. So two sexy women here. Kayne and Karen Sealy, come on in here. Was that demeaning? I called you sexy.
I'm 52. I'll take sexy all day.
You look amazing. I figured that after a certain age, it's like you can call me hot all you want, actually. Not demeaning at all.
No, in fact, do a lot.
Do a lot,
Just call me hot a lot, yeah.
So we've been celebrating City Line Week of Love, and so throughout our shows, we've been trying to sort of get our viewers in the mood so they can have some fun, whether with their family or their special someone, when it comes to Valentine's Day. So we thought, why not do it with decor?
Right.
Valentine's Day can be a great holiday or a brutal holiday, depending on where you're coming from. Karen, you have a story about everything, so I'm going to let you kick this off.
I do. So one year, everybody knows that I love Christmas and I love the holidays.
Yes.
So of course my house is completely decorated, and I always hate taking the lights down. So I didn't take them down, and on Valentine's Day, what I did instead was I unscrewed all the green ones because I had red, green, red, green, red, green. So I unscrewed all the green ones, and then I hung a bunch of hearts from the front porch.
Oh my goodness.
And so it was just like it was like a big collage of love on the front porch.
Did you get any callers?
When my guy came home, so then I was waiting for somebody to show up at my door with chocolates. When my boyfriend at the time came home, he was like, oh, because he came around the corner and the whole front of the house is all red.
That is really sweet. That's what
really
I would
simple.
call a big gesture. That's a big gesture. Come on, that's only simple for you. Unscrewing every green light bulb?
Yeah, that's
I did have to get up on a ladder.
That's amazing. That is so cute, and everybody knows now where to find Karen's house.
Yeah, the red one.
It's easy to find. Now, if you are celebrating with the family like so many people like to do, it's really sweet with the kids, is it not?
You know what? We actually exchange cards. So I've got a son and a daughter, and we all exchange cards every Valentine's Day.
Nice.
And my daughter has been making me cards, which are really cute. So this one, it says, "A kiss for you."
And look at the one she drew over there, which is so cute. Is that you?
So this is me. So she drew that, and I thought it was so sweet. I've got a big giant heart and crazy eyes. So I framed it, and it's on my bedside table always because it really means a lot to me. And even my husband. So I had my office in my house for years. So he always brought chocolates in for all my staff every year.
I want to work for you. I'm speechless.
I know.
I'm just wondering if I could work with you so I could get those chocolates. My husband gives me chocolates, but I mean, that's on a weekly basis. It has nothing to do with Valentine's Day. I love chocolate so much. I think the biggest gesture, because we're not huge Valentine's Day people, we celebrate it as a family, but he sent flowers to my workplace a few times, which is always
so
nice.
Lovely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, we went out to our viewers to find out how they celebrate Valentine's Day. So this is a Vancouver viewer, Graciela Gambron. She sent us some pictures of Valentine decor she did one year. Look what she did with her fireplace. People think fireplace and they think Christmas, but no, have some fun. And then her daughter had some friends over, and they set a pretty table using battery-operated candles under some tooling. They dipped strawberries in chocolate and made party favors, which included a little grow-your-own-boyfriend toy, which you can get. You can actually get it at the store. Grow your own. Now, if you've been following along with my milestone year, you'll know that each month I've been setting a different goal. It's a personal goal. So I turned 40 in January. I decided I want to focus on something every month. And in February, which goes along with the Week of Love, it's all about marriage. You know, not taking it for granted, you know, not using my husband as a punching bag when you come home after a bad day, being really nice to Leo. So I want to know, what's your goal for February? Post about it on your social media accounts and include the hashtag #MyMilestoneYear, and we will try and include you in our roundup. We'll do a monthly roundup every month. So think of a goal.
Will do.
And do it, okay?
All right.
I'm sure everyone's been noticing this gorgeous set we've been sitting in right now. So a huge thank to Poster Jack for the hearts. It's very subtle, is it not?
It's very subtle.
And the beautiful pink furniture, this is from Limitless. So this is setting the mood in the family room. I'm wondering, though, if you'd want to try and set the mood in the bedroom, right? Wow. Let's take a walk, Miss Karen. I'm going to take some chocolate with me because I think it's the right thing to do, always. So we've got this, gorgeous bedroom space. We've got the romantic music going on, the beautiful lights.
Great lights from Rona Home and Garden. They're indoor-outdoor lights, and you can see they're very portable, and you can change the colors. So great. So let me get around here. So now we have orange.
Now they're nice and sunny.
And then green.
Oh, cool.
And of course for today.
Yes.
We've got one pink and one There we go.
That's beautiful.
And
what a great idea.
Remote control, and you can also circle through all the different colors of the lights, so it's just continuous.
Yeah, now we were also listening to some romantic saxophone playing a moment ago. It's from this speaker, which does not look anything like a speaker. It almost looks like the base for a lamp.
I actually thought it was a container for a great bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And so it's from Indigo. It's by Dwell, and it is a battery operated rechargeable speaker that you just hook up with your, whatever Bluetooth device you have. And great, you can bring it around the house with you, and it looks amazing.
It does look amazing, as does, I mean, the wall, the hot pink wall, the mirror on the wall, and the bedding. It's all so gorgeous. I mean, most people are not going to go so over the top to have white and hot pink bedding, but it does set the mood.
It's really great. So Oli was really kind to bring us in all the linens and the headboard and all the bedding.
Yeah.
Now, their latest color for spring is actually the hot pink.
Really?
So not just for Valentine's Day, it's a great color. I know that color is definitely on its way back in. So what we did is we made up the bed with the hot pink and white, which is just a classic. I wanted to kick it up a notch as well, so we did the black accents with the fur throw, which is very romantic, very sensuous.
Yeah, it's the texture of it all, right? You want to mix it up.
Exactly. So we've got a damask finish on the duvet. We have a simple linen skirt, and then the beautiful cotton sheeting, which is great. And then even if you wanted to, again, add a little bit of interest, you can change from the hot pink to the black, and then it's not quite so feminine.
Absolutely, because a couple of guys in the audience were like, no, I'm not going to sleep on that.
Definitely not.
No, but they would sleep on this.
The pillows, again, great accent color here with the black, and they're from Designers Guild. And we've got mirrored chest, a beautiful glass lamp, and then from LT, they were kind enough to give us this gorgeous chaise lounge, which of course is very sensual.
Yeah.
The bar cart, another great hit, which is great for the bedroom for a romantic evening, as well as it can bring, you can bring it throughout the house, so you can use it wherever you want.
Oh, so this is mobile because it's up on casters. This is a smart idea. I would stock it with something a little bit different, but whatever.
So my husband,
it's totally up to you. But I think the idea of having the bar right beside the bed is quite nice.
So my husband, I was telling him what we were doing here with a very romantic pink setting, and he said, sweetie, that's great for you, but if you're trying to do a Valentine's Day setting for me, it's flannel sheets, imported beer, and Cheetos.
There you go, right? Okay, well, you mentioned these gorgeous things. We're going to be drawing for a gift card from Rona Home and Garden after the show today, so that's where you get those. And as you know, nothing says love like chocolate, at least to me. As part of celebrating Valentine's, our audience is going home with an assortment of Lindt Valentine's Day chocolate. Yum. I don't want to leave you out at home. Check out the CityLine Facebook page for your chance to win this Lindt chocolate basket as well. Well, Karen, you recently completed a master bedroom renovation for Alyssa, a young designer in your company. I want to see the transformation. Let's take a look.
Karen, the one thing I don't like about this house are the size of the closets.
I know, it's really typical in an older home. The closets are only 16 inches deep, and it goes way back inside, so you really have bad access. Well, there is another closet in the other room behind this, so what we're going to do is we're going to steal the space from the other room, 8 inches in total, and then we'll have two 24-inch depth closets. We're going to take this door and move it over. That way you have the door centered on the closet, which will give you much better access in both rooms.
Perfect. The other thing I was thinking was putting the bed on this wall, but I wasn't sure what to do with the bump out.
Well, that's your chimney stack from the fireplace below, so a bit of a problem. But what I would suggest we do is build the wall out low, all the way across on both sides. So measure the height of your headboard and take it across at that point. Then install some shelving above. That way you have, a great place for artwork, maybe a few tchotchke, and I think it'll be a really nice backdrop for your headboard.
Yeah, perfect accent.
As it turns out, we didn't do anything we were planning on doing in this room, did we?
We didn't. The wall got knocked out accidentally during the demo.
Which turned out to be a good thing.
It did. We pushed it back a few feet, and that's okay because now we're using that room as the den.
Perfect.
And then we added a freestanding armoire over here.
Which Elisa found in my garage, painted this great gray color, and it gives you, all the storage you need.
It does. We also have a bit more storage over here with the dresser that we found at LT, and it adds a bit of more masculine feel to the space.
I like the way it complements your bed, and I know that the plan was to have a shelf built in behind, but because your bedside tables are attached to the bed, I think it floats in the room and really looks great. So we chose to ignore the bump out in the wall and decorate around it.
We did. We added some great artwork that has a lot of dimension.
And even though it's not symmetrical in the room, it really does work.
Beautiful work on her place. It's Alyssa, right?
Elisa.
Elisa. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk a little bit. Some of us would go into a place and think, this is just not going to work. So it could be, you know, the chimney shaft being in the place where it is.
Behind the bed, which is not ideal.
Which is not ideal, but you
Right.
said, no, this is where we can put it. You just work with it.
Exactly. So because the bed, you know, was floating in the room, that worked out really great. And we did 2 different sizes of art on the back wall, which made it, you know, a little bit more like it's off symmetrical, but it makes it work.
Okay, made it work. And also, you know, taking the 2 rooms and making them work for her because it wasn't working initially.
So we had, so it was a guest room and master bedroom, and they both had small closets which were only about 20 inches deep.
Yeah.
So not great to hang your clothes in. So we ended up with, we asked the contractor to take down just the partition on the master bedroom side.
Okay.
We came back in and the whole thing was down.
Oh. Whoopsies.
So, but it worked out really well. So we ended up framing it all out and giving all the space to the master bedroom, which is where they're going to spend, you know, the most time, and because they need storage for 2.
Right.
So we ended up doing, you know, just worked with it and made it work for us.
Very smart.
And I think that's really great because I think sometimes what happens is people think, well, I don't want to get rid of a bedroom because of resale value. So they end up living in this really tiny master or this, they have a little tiny closet. And I would say, you know what, you're living in this house. Do this for you. Do it because you want it.
Yeah.
And truth is, when you go to sell the house, there'll be somebody else like you who will appreciate that extra space, who will appreciate the walk-in closet. So, you know, don't live with space that you don't love just because you're worried about resale value.
I always say that. I said, who's living here?
It's a weird concept, always thinking about reselling. What about life now?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel in your space right now in the moment? I mean, your house is the thing that you're in every single day. You've got to make it work for you and function for you. So very good advice.